Alright, what is good, guys? So, we're back trading, and hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. This crud here that I need to delete. Okay, whatever, bruh. This one. Alright, okay. Here we go. So, I did blow my last funded account because I crashed out like a fool. And then I decided to take a 2-week break from trading just to reset my mind. And also, markets were decent, but not too good. I say they weren't too good, even though it looks like this, because of basically out of just the war news, right? So the war news is very volatile, and it could literally change the direction of the market in like any way, shape, or form. Right, a good way or a bad way. Either way, if you're trading and the news hits, whether it's good for you or not, it's not really a good trade, right? And so yeah, right. Let's go over confluence. Okay, so we have the Asia low down here as well. Talk about what I've got marked out, why I haven't marked out. Let's go to the ES and do the same thing. Okay. So if we look at this chart, we're looking a bit sideways, right? We are looking a bit sideways. This was very nice. We came down, got a nice pullback, and we ripped up and made a new all-time high. Nasdaq pulled back and just absolutely ripped, right? Now, market opens, it's Monday, right? On the Monday, I expect us to pull back lower into either this 4-hour gap and this 4-hour gap. And what makes me think it's this 4-hour gap is because we have all these stacked up lows. So we had the London low just above, but now it's been swept, and I do expect another resweep. I expect this low to be swept right here, and the Asia low, and possibly this New York low, this New York lunch low. And so what I'm waiting for, or we could get now, is for us to tap. Alright, so we're just chopping on the hourly, right? Which tells me there's going to be a manipulation lower into this 4-hour balance. We have two 4-hour imbalances, right? We also have an intermediate low, which is something we call ERL, which is just engineered liquidity. But this ERL is just the low that swept out the New York PM low. We filled the new week opening gap on both. Yeah, completely filled it. And now I think we're just going to rip lower. And hopefully we can get a little bit of a continuation lower to then just easily pass our account. So my bias is shorts today. This is obviously chop, but if we get an obvious move lower, right? If we just, we get a nice continuation lower out of this consolidation. So if we tap this 15-minute, for example, this 15-minute BPR actually. Right, this is a BPR because we have a gap here and a gap here, and they're overlapping, which means it's more of a solid confluence. And then we also have, this is not real liquidity sweep. This is just the sell side after sweeping the London low, and then we have the Asia low, and then New York lunch low, or the New York day low, or whatever you want to call it, as further targets. Now, do I think we're going to come take this all-time high after this consolidation? Definitely not. I think if we gonna go and make all-time highs again this week. We're gonna need a little bit of a pullback on the higher time frame, and then throughout the rest of the week we'll climb back up to the all-time high and then possibly rip up, right? Efficient market theory, right? We have like the most minimal pullback ever. That's not enough, right? If we want to rip higher, we've got to at least fill 50% of the way, right? And then I expect a little bit of a chop, right? So if I had to draw a path for you guys real quick, so I expect price to come down here somewhere, and then, you know, just a little bounce like this to the high, right? And then we could potentially come back again and then go even higher, right? Something like this. But again, there's a lot of imbalance on this leg. I'm sure we have a weekly gap here somewhere, or we'll form a weekly gap kind of thing. Again, we could also just be pulling back on a weekly time frame. We have imbalance here, imbalance here, imbalance here, right? We could do with like a week where we're just very, very cumulative. I mean, it makes sense after coming up to this all-time high that we might see another chop, right? Another AMD to the upside. Again, look, we pull back. We even pull back to this low, come up, make a new all-time high, and chop, pull back, way lower, and then we rip higher. It's kind of normal for price to do that kind of thing. Again, there's a lot of imbalance on this leg, so I would expect maybe we could continue ripping higher, or we might get a weekly pullback now. Because look at this steep uptrend, right? It's very steepened. So my bias for today is shorts. I'm gonna keep longing till I'm wrong, but today specifically, I want to look for shorts. Just, you know, we might get a 4-hour pullback, or we might even just rip hard down. Like, we might want to just fill all of this leg, right? Now, what would possibly do something like that? Well, you know, some news that the labor market's going down, inflation, interest rates, oil prices, war news relating to oil pricing, PMI index. You know, if we start seeing, let's have actually look, US PMI, manufacturing. So they're actually increasing, which means that the economy is stable. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah. So the last time the PMI was bad, so usually before the market crashes, we'll see it here, basically. And that kind of thing. Oh, we just tapped that 50-minute. Oh, market's open. So market just opened here. We rip up. Again, we are bullish, so it could be valid longs, but I just I don't think so, you know. And this gap is still valid until we inverse on the 50-minute. Right, now this looks good, right? We have a sweep of this internal low, sweep of the London low. We go up, down, up, right? And then we get all the blocks stacked on top of a breakout. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's have a look at this. It's delivered strong gains this year, but the ride has been anything but smooth. Nearly up 24% year to date. Barclays. Lots of news coming out. Right, it's all good news, which is why we're getting this rip. We just got a shit ton of very good news, as you saw. Wow, that was extremely hard rip into the all-time high. Wow. critical. But we don't quite take it out. Yes, it's coming up above this high now. Should get a pullback here in a second on the 1 minute. That would be just sweep the all-time high. Holy shit. My word. 150 point move right off, 583 point move off the open, sorry. Is it, or is it 145? Yeah, 145 point rip right off the open. My word. My word. Okay, I think the bait is just over now. Or who knows? Nasdaq has a tendency to just love to rip hard. Okay, so this 50-minute. Yeah. God damn, bruh. God damn, Nasdaq. Sizing. Bruhs are sizing up. Dudes are sizing up. Investors are still very interested in buyers, obviously. I mean, Lord Almighty, that is one extremely hard rip to the upside. Bit of a devil's mark here. It's not that important though, because it's only on the 1 minute. Big old rebalance. At the 1 minute. That's 1 minute. We could get a 5 minute. We'll definitely get a 5 minute gap out of this. Do I think it's going to tap the 5 minute gap after this rebalance that we're getting now? Oh my god. What the fuck is this, bro? What are we doing today? What are we doing today, bro? Let's see if we take out the devil's mark here. It just means when the candle has no wick. There's one on ES as well, so it's a valid one on the 1 minute. We're getting a deeper retrace of Nasdaq, but that makes more sense because we displaced harder on us than me. This one was only like a 14-point move. Nasdaq ripped way harder. Okay, we took out the devil's mark. What was this? Energy big. What's the big warning? Oh, bro, what is this? What is that? I don't care about the shoulder. Oh, fuck off about the shoulder. Yeah, we're definitely not going to tap that 5 minute later. We get it. Get it. Honestly, we might just create this fucking range and then chop. What's that? What's that 8 a.m. candle? Minute. Okay, so this is the fucking 8 a.m. orb. Broke below. Fucking hell, Nasdaq. What are we doing? Oh my god. That's awful. That is awful. What am I looking at? I got no structure as well, so yeah, this is like I don't know what we're doing, bro. Look at the 4 hour. I mean, there's no way this is our pullback, right? Definitely not. I would expect a bigger dip. I don't know. We'll wait for it to come to this 5 minute. If we don't get that, then we won't trade. Unless we get something else, some kind of short, but I just don't know. Man, with this shit, I just don't know. What is this? Strong B shape up. Come into that 1 minute. Alright. Well, we get the 5 minute here. And we have a new all time high at almost 29,434. DXY is actually ripping lower still. Very nice stuff. The S is moving higher. Wait, what are we doing? This is like low key moving higher while Nasdaq is dropping into this 5. We get a nice 1 minute ticket with a break even that's very, very conservative. So we did take out the all time high. We have to be wary. That's like data highs at that point. I would believe that's data highs. Don't know if he'll drop into the 5 minute. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Obviously, this gap's discounted as well, so it'd be nice to take along from there. We are at equilibrium now. Is that our little Goldilocks? I wonder how much are we risking if we were to try longs there? It's expensive. Break that high. Nah. It'll be an internal sweep, that's the thing. See, if we hold the order block, I'll be down. This is like here. Would it be bad? Okay, we'll create a gap as well. If we get this. Ripping into the all time. I actually wouldn't mind if we come. I wouldn't mind trying this order block. Just want to see if we actually start pulling back to it. Basically, it looks good. We take out that devil's mark. Hit that 1 minute in discount. Start ripping higher. We are in at 1 minute right there, to be fair. I'm just gonna disregard it because we ain't go if we go invest in this, if we're not going to invest in this 1 minute though, it's fine. we can get filled here. If we don't, it's fine. You just wait for something else. Okay, tap the order block. We get filled here. Right, we filled there. Like, this is the case of I want to get ripped out if I'm going to get ripped out. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be taken out immediately if we're going to, like, not react out of this order block like I want. Yeah. GG. Okay, so we could be coming back to this 5 minute. I'm willing to take one more trade. If we come back to this 5 minute, then it's looking even better than it was before. Wow, wait a minute. Yes, it's ripping. Hmm. S&P between the high. Yes, that's just 5 minute here as well, which looks decent. Yeah, rip back to this 5 minute. That'd be lovely. Yes, looks 10 times better now. What's the 3 minute looking like? Could be better. Got a pretty cheap stop there. It's not bad. That was a good trade though, because you see, this plays a lot harder, and then we get a gap plus 5 minute plus. We're looking like we're going to inverse. Oh, okay, we're coming back to this 5 minute now. Yep. valid for longs. And more so now. Let's see if we inverse or not. We might get a deeper retracement. Minute and actually long from there for sure. Lovely. Get this, form this 1 minute here. What about 3 minute gap? Oh, forget that 3 minute gap. It's just nice. Minus 260. Target will just be this. Alright, now we're in this 5 minute in this discount. Yes, it's coming back to this 5 minute as well. Deep is it to just front run this 5 minute? Yeah, nice wick. I'll be down. You see the not quite. Wait a minute. Just wait a second. Just wait. We leave 3 minute imbalance now. Oh, no, that looks good. If we go invest on this bottom 1 minute, lovely. No bottom wick. Alright, yes, it's now pulling back to our 5 minute. Looking quite low. Quite good. Like the look of this. Just get deeper retracement. Even behind a 5 minute. Here we go. There's that retracement. Let's see, this is what I'm waiting for. Is there a... Nope. Oh yeah, look at this 15. Look at this 15-minute candle as well. Leave a huge wick, right? Upside, I would say. Nice. Good displacement. Tape out. They hold in this 1 minute, which is what I'm waiting for it to do. Still, no. Yes, it's going higher. I got 10. Okay, just a trace it looks like. Holy shit. We just gotta like wait basically to see where this is gonna be. Ooh, we're about to get the next 4 hour. Oh, here we go. Next 4 hour. That looks very nice. Let's see if we get above the candle. No idea. Next 4 hours just formed and opened lower. No bottom wick on the 4 hour. That just tells me that we need to go and make a bottom wick. Oh, there is. Which actually looks fire now though. I need to risk that. What does that feel, bro? Fine, I'm just finished. Okay. Pretty awful feel. Like quite an awful feel. Okay, we actually end up holding this inversion. Didn't expect this. I wanted to check out what our TP is looking like. Need. Gonna need. Doing higher. Yeah, we're snapping through the 5 minute. We should just rip through this 1 minute. Oh, my internet. We're in the dark for a minute, boys. Internet just. Here we go. Let's refresh. Yeah, that's it. Okay, we tapped the 1 minute. I expect us to snap through. There's a reaction out that 1 minute. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't want to quite drag it to break even. I do expect us to just like snap through in a second. We'll reduce our risk though. If we go invest on that 1 minute, I'll be break even after that, after this snap higher. Oh, yeah, we might be cooked. Big old reaction. Yeah, we went invest on the 5. I think we're good here, bro. I honestly think we're good. Yeah. Right, I'm gonna be break even there. It's good for a break even. gonna double check that we have TP at the right amount that we need. Yep. Okay, yeah, come on. This should rip. Beautiful. Might be able to confirm a new low here. Confirm put a new protected low on the 1 minute. Like if we hold this now, and it rips up higher, then I'd be willing to put my stops underneath this low. At least that way we can confirm some sort of that we make all our loss back kind of thing. I'm holding this till TP as far as I can, basically. This looks like super obvious, in my opinion. It's just the name of the game now. Oh, we're really testing it. Here comes the true test. Okay, I'm cutting it short there because it's just. And at least we confirm we don't take an L today. So yeah, I guess that's it. I mean, just doing nothing today, I guess. GG's.